Hello everyone, Jetdin here. Today, as I promised, we will be reviewing a special custom-made scale model in 1 to 200 scale of the Antonov An-225 in the latest Antonov Airlines livery. First up, I do have the Herpa 1 to 200 scale version in the previous livery, and I will be making a different video of a comparison between this one and that one later. As of now, I can quite easily tell you this is most probably the most accurate rendition of this airplane currently available, not only just in photos but in real life as well. So let's start the video. I'll show you the model up close, and then you guys can decide whether you agree with me or you do not agree with me. Alright? Just of note, this plane is custom made by an individual known as Oleksandr, or by his eBay name ussrworldwide. I'll give you a good view of how it looks like from the port side front area. In my opinion, this rendition probably has one of the most accurate nose shapes of any An-225 I've ever seen in 1 to 200 scale. I'll give you guys a closer look here. As you can see, it's a lot better than Herpa's first release edition. So here you can see the Antonov 225 description. Now, just to note, as with a lot of custom models, unlike die-cast models, the text are all decals, and you can see a bit of the decal outlining around it, but otherwise not much of an issue for me. But it cannot compare to the tempo printing of die-cast models. Here are the cockpit windows, just about the right size, and then you can see an outlining the nose door of the airplane. And from the top you can also see the exit door, and then the model also includes antennas, which is a plus point for me. International cargo transporter, as on the real plane. Phone number and email. You can phone them up if you want, if you need to transport some oversized cargo. It's up to you. So now here it says Mriya, which means dream, and then the Ukrainian flag, Antonov logo, some rescue warnings, and then also air intake. I'm not sure what this is, but it's there. Then you have the main door, which in the real aircraft would be able to flip down open downwards with stairs here. Now let's take a look at the nose wheel. Now the nose wheel and all the landing gears in general for this particular model are not exactly the most accurate. Now, first of all, what I would like to mention, why do I say it's not the most accurate, is because the nose wheel isn't like those on the die-cast airplanes, JC wings or in-flight models, where the hubs are metal, separate metal pieces with real rubber rings installed on them. This is basically black plastic with round blue stickers stuck on it, probably similar to that of PCM models' landing gear. Now, as you can see, the front strut extremely detailed looking. However, I would like to comment that it's not the right shape, I would say. because it looks more like the struts on the main landing gear. The strut should have a rear strut going backwards, and the wheel should by right sit center right under the strut as in the real aircraft. This resembles more of the main landing gear design. However, I would like to comment that even though the strut isn't the most accurate, it is painted quite well in a nice metallic color, and I really appreciate that. Now we'll zoom out a little bit. We'll take a look at as we move inwards, you can see the paint quality of the livery. As I mentioned, it's not perfect as it is a custom made model, not tempo printed, but it gets the job done, and I think it looks quite well. It looks quite good. As you can see, the lines, and the aircraft is also finished in a nice polish, making it look like it's of course made of metal. Just talking about metal, I would like to highlight that this particular scale model is made of resin, so it's not die cast, and to me it's fine as long as the details are okay. The aircraft is also a bit lightweight for its size, but weight for me is not an issue, as I can display them in my DTOFs without worrying about the DTOF glass bases breaking, unlike that of the, say, the Airbus A380 in 1:200 die cast by JC. That is extreme. Those ones are extremely heavy. So let's get on with the video. As you can see, the empennages all very well done. Look at the top here, 1, 2, 3. This one, I looked on the real aircraft, it's not there. I don't know why it's present in his resin mold. And you can see these two massive shoulder empennages. That looks quite good. And then the engines from the side. The Herpa version has larger engines, but if you take into the measurement in 1:200, the real engine divided by 200, this scale seems to be more accurate. Okay, now as we all know, 3 engines under each wing. They look okay from the side, not stellar but okay. And then the leading edge of the wing, done quite well, painted quite solidly. I'll just go slowly through it, and the wingtip looks quite good, decently painted as well. Okay, so now I'll give you a side view of the main landing gear as if you were to stand under the wings. Again, similar quality to what I mentioned about the nose wheel, but the struts are more accurate and they are a lot better quality than the Herpa one. They look like they were painted a lot better, and the strut details are quite amazing too. Yep, there we go, a good zoom. The main reason why I opted for this scale model is because the main landing gear doors are quite accurate, as in they do not cover the struts. If you shop around online, most of the models have the main landing gear doors covering the struts, and that is wrong. So as you can see from here, now we have this rescue door, rescue exit I guess. Here the aircraft's registration number UR82060. You can see a bit of that APU exit down there. A couple more empennages at the back here, and then we approach, we come to the with the Antonov Airlines scripture, and then the 2/ blue and yellow livery parts. As you can see here, the flaps at the back. Okay, so now I'll show you the starboard side. For the starboard side, we'll make it quick because it's mostly the same thing mirrored, other than a couple of details. Again, with the engines, leading edge slats, a view of the starboard landing gear, like so. Okay, alright, there you go. We'll take a look at the front. Okay, as you can see, about eye level, as if we were seeing the aircraft in real life. You can see the number of landing gears there. It looks quite good. And then I would like to show you a frontal side view of the main landing gear. You see, the person who made this model, sorry about the focus issues, they made the landing gears position just about right. Instead of being exactly under the plane, it's slightly at the side of the plane. And as you can see, the main landing gear doors are nice and thin, and they do not cover the struts fully all the way down. That is how it's supposed to be. Okay, engine openings, in my opinion, the cowlings look a bit too thick. Makes the engine opening appear a bit too small, but nonetheless it still looks okay. Now the engine fan blades painted dark black as I requested. I'm sure you might not be able to see the engine cone and the fuselage from the side. There you go. I'll give you a different focus so you can see it all the way till the back. Okay, eye level view. There you go. Different focuses. Now a view of the model from the rear. Does that not look good? That looks really good. Looks like the real thing. Now look at the insanely wide horizontal stabilizers with the detailing drawn on of the flaps. Now a view of the main landing gear from the rear, and then underwing view. The issue about these engines that I do not like is the fact that they are flat. The surface at the back of the engine is flat. They're not, basically it's a one-piece thing. It's not made as in some JC or in like more engines where they are made of separate plastic cowlings, with the engine tips also being glued on rather than being a piece like this. More accurate that way. And you can see details of the wing, insanely huge. That's only one wing, the other wing here included. And now a view of the airplane from up and above, from the rear. Now I'll just give you a quick rundown of the underbelly of the airplane. As you can see, the text design looks quite good. Antonov Design Bureau. The nose wheel there, a bit misaligned. It's okay, forgiven. Blue underbelly. Then the view of the engines from the underside. The wings from under. Two stand hole. One I did myself. The other one given by the other one done by the sculptor himself. Then you can see there, and then the wide horizontal stabilizers. So I'll give you a full quick view. Get those wings, insanely big. A similar view but from up top. Lovely shiny looking piece. Yes, let's see. Get those empennages, all done quite well. Horizontal stabilizers, wings, zoom out a bit so you can just get an idea of how big this thing is. Okay, now just a quick shot of a more regularly sized but old airliner, the DC-10. You see the insane size difference. Insane wing size difference as well. The wingspan of the Antonov is almost twice. Could be about twice that of the wingspan of the DC-10. Isn't that an insane shot? So to conclude things all in all, what is my rating for this model? I'll give it about an 8.5 out of 10. There are a couple of flaws here and there, but I think it's probably the best rendition of the Antonov 225 in 1 to 200 scale yet, as of now. If you are interested in buying, you could probably search him on eBay, USSR Worldwide. Okay, and I'll end my video here with a shot of the front 3/4 view of this model, and just re-angling the model so you can see how it looks like. If you like the video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much. I'll see you again. Bye.